Hi Effers! Grace here, obviously. So today I'm doing my April favorites video and I'm super excited to show you all of the things that I've been using nonstop this month. Honestly, it's a pretty short list because I haven't had a lot of money, so I haven't really been changing much of my routine. But over Easter break, I went to Lush and I went crazy. And so this is my first favorite, which is my big solid conditioner and the little tin that I bought to go with it. It's really quite malleable. It's not as solid as one would think, but it smells delicious and it gives your hair a ton of volume. The next thing, I actually don't know how to say it. I think it's like trichomania or something like that. That's not how you say it, but it's this delicious coconut solid shampoo. And the reason I've gone to so many solid items, including my next favorite, which is my toothy tabs, is because I'm going to be traveling abroad next month and I really have stuff all over me. I really don't want to have to worry about liquids getting all over my suitcase or liquids having to be thrown away on my way through customs or anything like that, so solids are the way to go. Speaking of toothy tabs, they are solid toothpaste, and I think this is just the most innovative thing ever. It's just awesome. They clean your teeth just like regular toothpaste would. You just chew them up and you brush your teeth. But they come in all different flavors, so I have Choo Choo I Love You and Sparkle. Sparkle has like grapefruit and lemon and black pepper, and so it's a little spicy. You have a little bit of an afterburn with it, whereas Choo Choo I Love You I mostly use before going to bed actually, and it's got like a delicious like rose flavor, and I just, it's so delicious, and I can't get over how much I love these. I can't wait to try the rest of the flavors. If you want a more minty flavor, they do have like a more traditional minty type of thing, and they also have sweeter ones and all of that. In this little container that actually used to be my toothy tab sampler, I have, if I can open it, popcorn lip scrub. I actually stole it from my mom, but I couldn't wait until I get one to show you how awesome it is. It tastes like kettle corn, and you just take a little bit out, you scrub it on your lips, and then you can even just lick it off because it's sugar. That's really all it is. It's like flavored sugar, and it is delicious. It's a great way to wake up in the morning, in all honesty. I love doing it before I put on my lipstick, and it's just a sweet little treat to treat yourself for taking care of your mouth. The next thing is my body conditioner. I've been using this for about a year now, and I decided that now would probably be a good time to tell you about it because I just used it today to shave my legs, and I've never had a smoother, softer shave in my life. It's just a little bit thicker than a regular like body anything really, and you use it just like conditioner you would in your hair. You just rub it on your body, you wash it off, and you don't have to put on lotion. It's awesome. The moisture, they say it stays for 24 hours. I have very thirsty skin, so I usually have to moisturize throughout the day type of thing. But in all honesty, on days where I'm super hydrated or, whatever, it's great. I use it year round. It smells like their rose jam bubble fizz thing. It's delicious. I love it. It makes my entire bathroom smell like heaven. Speaking of smells, I am still using Mad About You. This is the scent I've used for the past 2 months. It was in my March favorites video. This is my April favorites video. Still smells just as good. I'm still loving it. Just allow me to tell you to go buy it again. So I'm sure you guys are wondering what is up with my hair. So I colored it red. I absolutely adore it. I've been watching a whole lot of Mad Men. It's my favorite show right now, and Joan is my absolute favorite character. And I decided that I wanted her hair color. So I combined these two argan oil hair colors together to make this perfect reddish color. And it's the 7RG and the 8RG, and one is medium tangerine blonde and the other is light tangerine blonde, and they're just in these little tubes, and you just put it on your head with some developer and you're good to go. I left it in for about an hour, then I did a conditioning treatment, and I have had it for about a week now, and I couldn't be happier. I love it so much. I only have a couple more items. These two little cuties I actually got fairly recently, but they're part of Revlon's little like color locky, whatever, make your own palette brand. And so I have Oyster and Seafoam. I think they are great for spring. I use Oyster as my all over color, and then I actually use Seafoam on my lower lash line. I think that that's a lot of fun. With Seafoam though, I do recommend getting your brush wet because it just makes it go on a little bit thicker, so it's a little more pigmented. Otherwise, it's a very subtle blue. I have some more Lush stuff. This is my No Drought Dry Shampoo. I don't like washing my hair every single day, especially now that I have this fake red. I don't want it to fade and look tacky or anything along those lines, so I don't wash my hair every day. No Drought has been getting me through every single mist shower. It smells like grapefruit and lime. It's delicious. There's none of the nasty like talc, gross, horrible things in it for you. It's used, the first ingredient is corn flour. That is how they make your hair less greasy. Instead of using baby powder or talcum powder or anything that could hurt your lungs, it's just corn flour. Like, that's so simple. I love this. Another Lush product is my Aroma Water. It's a toner, and it's really a lighter toner. It's not very, like tightening or anything like that. It really just freshens up my skin and kind of makes me feel a little more awake. It's like a nice spritz in my face in the morning, and throughout the day if my face feels dehydrated or anything like that. It smells like rose and lavender. Obviously, I love the smell of rose, especially in the spring. I love it. And this stuff is awesome. If you have really sensitive skin, I highly recommend pretty much any Lush product, but particularly this toner because it is really light and it's not very drying or anything along those lines. I actually have a favorite cat toy. My cat is particularly vicious on a fairly regular basis, and so toys are really important. And this is my favorite and his favorite ever. If you have a cat, I'm telling you, don't waste your time on like stuffed toys. Go to IKEA and get a $1 finger puppet. I'm telling you, this is like the best little toy I ever bought for him. He beats it up like crazy, hasn't fallen apart, and it's just awesome. I've had it for like a year. Next up is my Evil Eye necklace that my mom got me at Francesca's. I think it is gorgeous. If any of you know me personally, you know that I can actually be fairly superstitious. I don't really know how else to explain it other than it just protects you from bad things. It protects you from people who are wishing ill on you, and it also just protects from bad energy, and just, it makes me feel comfortable. And I like it, and I think it is pretty, and it's special to me, and that's why it's one of my favorites. I have two final things. I've got a lot of beauty products this month. This Tarte blush that you probably saw in my haul, it's called Blissful. It's the Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush. I've been using it for about 2 months now, and I have to tell you that this is one of my favorites. It's not super duper pigmented, so if you happen to get a lot on your brush, you don't come out looking like you've been sunburnt. You just look a little extra flushed, which isn't always a bad thing, I guess, but the point is, I really like this brand, I stand by it, and I really like this blush. Honestly, I probably will not be purchasing any other kinds of blushes for a long time until they like discontinue it or something along those lines. And last but not least, as I've been preparing for my trip to Paris, I've been looking at a lot of different guides, and my favorite thus far is the Little Black Book of Paris. It's the 2014 edition, which is something I really liked because it's been updated for this year. So there aren't going to be shops in here or restaurants or anything like that that don't exist or have changed names or anything along those lines. They're all going to be where they're supposed to be, open when they're supposed to be, and all of that, barring some extreme situations. What I like about this one is on each chapter, it has different fold-out maps. So like the first one is like the Champs-Élysées and a couple other areas. And it has a map of the area with numbers, and then the numbers have different locations on them. And so each chapter is like that, and then in the very back, there's a metro and a map. And I think that's just very handy. I like it also because once you take the little stickers off, which are pretty easy to take off, it really doesn't look like you're sitting on the metro looking at a guidebook. It looks like you're just, you know, looking at a little journal type thing. Obviously, I'm not going to be like walking around looking like a Parisian. I'm in no way not American. Like, I don't have an accent from anywhere other than like the Midwest and a little bit of Texas. But other than that, like, I'm hoping to blend in as much as possible. I'm not taking tennis shoes, and I'm trying not to look like a tourist. That being said, I will still be taking my guide with me because I am going to feel like a total fool if I am walking around and trying to find the Eiffel Tower and I'm way over by, you know, the airport, because that would be stupid. But that being said, I believe those are all my favorites for the month. I really don't have a whole lot, like I said, because I haven't been buying anything new, and a lot of my favorites were in my favorite video last month. So these few items are my favorites for the month. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. There will be links to everything that I showed you here that I can find. I got the hair dye at Sally's. I don't know if they sell things online. I know that they have a website, but I don't know if those will be listed. If they're not, I'll try to find something. But yeah, so I am gonna go apply for jobs, and I will see you around.